Alright, so welcome to my channel, YouTube. And I didn't notice until I just walked out here how trash my garage is. You can see all this behind you. It is going to get cleaned up once the season ends. Even my bench over here is just nothing but trash. I can't get anything else on it, but I'm going to get it cleaned up when the season ends. But anyway, this channel, 99% of it is working on, we'll just say, PWCs. And the reason I say that is I know this is a small channel, and I know that I don't have any die-hard followers, you know, just can't wait till I get videos out. The visitors I get here are people who are searching for answers because they got problems with their jet skis. And so I know that from the comments I get and from the emails I get. A lot of emails, people asking for pointers, describing their problems and their issues, and looking for somewhere else to go that they haven't already been to locate and find the problem. So anyway, so today is no different. I'm having an issue with my water pressure regulator on my boat. And really it's the same, it's going to be the same for a jet ski because this boat has two jet ski engines in it. So let me go take you out here and show you real quick. Let me adjust the camera if I can. So I've already got the cover pulled back some. We're about to get into the back of this, but the water pressure regulator is this here. This is a new one I bought. This is for 96 Sea-Doo GTX 787. Anyway, this, I have already used this as far as the inside, so I didn't use the outside. I removed the contents and I put it in the engine over here in my boat. So I'm going to show you in just a minute. We'll dig into here. We took it out last weekend and ran great. Excited about the way it ran, but I was taking on water. So when I crawled back into the engine bay, I had water coming from my regulator, coming from this where it meets here. So it wasn't coming from the hose connections, and I'm pointing the camera right there. It was seeping through. Now it was just a drip. It wasn't shooting out, but I was at idle. So I'm wondering, once we got on it, if that drip became more of a jet stream out of here. I don't know. I didn't look at it. Should have, but I didn't. Anyway, we were out there for hours, and I did have quite a bit of water when I pulled it out of the lake. So let's get into that. I'm hoping that I have got just a hole in the bladder that's on the inside of this. That's what I'm hoping. Maybe I pinched it. Maybe I didn't get it in there properly. So that's what I'm hoping, that I find it really quick and get that fixed. Because I believe, if I'm not mistaken, this can cause overheating issues and a power loss if this is not working properly. So we're going to look at that today. So if this is something that maybe you're having an overheating issue, or you know you've got a leak like this, we're going to dig into this and see if we can find out what the issue is. So hang around and join me. Let's dig into this boat here. All right, so here we are in the back of the boat, and again, I've got two air conditioners running right next to me. So I apologize for all the background noise, but I've already taken the cap off the top, so let me show you what I did. And we'll drop you down here. And I don't know where I can put you. Yeah, that's pretty good. All right, so here's the water regulator. So there's two hoses to it. I've already disconnected it from the water regulator. And the other, where is it? It's down here that I've already, actually I just cut this one because there's a lot of hose left. So it was tough to trying to work it off of the regular nipple or spout, so I just cut it and then we'll fasten it. So now, if you can see, it looks really dark. Maybe the camera light will pick up. We're gonna unscrew this and we're gonna take it out. Any day now. There we go. Alright, let me lift you out of here because I'm literally upside down coming into this from the back seat. So I'm it's harder than you think. So here we are. So it looks in good condition from the top side here. So what we're going to do is take it out and pull it out. Let's see if we can find out what is wrong. Why is this thing leaking out of the side? You know, so right now there's nothing that we can see. So you know, I'd feel better if it was leaking right at one of the spouts or the nipples here. Then I could figure out it's either cracked or I've got a cracked hose or something. But no, it's leaking right through the from the top where the bottom meets the top, is where it's leaking. All right, let's get this out and let's find out what's wrong. All right, I cleaned my bench off, made a spot for this, and so just in case you needed to see what I took off before I removed this from the boat. This is the cap and the spring that I removed, and then I went ahead so that I wouldn't lose them. Down at the bottom of the boat, the 3 washers that go in here like this. So anyway, that's what I taken off, and then here's, like I said, what I just unscrewed from the boat. So let's go ahead and take this apart. This should just fall out of here. Here we go. It's just a little flathead screw. As you can see, it's just screws in. Now, as I said, I had bought, or it wasn't new, but I got it off eBay. I think it's sitting over there, but I just took the insides out and put it inside this one. This was the original one that was in the boat, and I just took this part where I'm about to take out of the other one. So I'll be disappointed because I actually bought it a while back. I put that little zip tie in there, and I don't think that zip tie, when I put the zip tie, I'll show you when I get it off. I don't want to damage anything. I may have to see if I can get in there and just snap that zip tie off. There we go. Now I should be able to just pop it out. There we go. When I put the zip tie in, normally when they come right here, you can see there is a little clamp, a little metal clamp that's usually on there. Anyway, since I didn't have that, I didn't know when I just put a zip tie on it. But anyway, I was concerned about the head of the zip tie being kind of sharp and rubbing against it, but I didn't have it on there long enough, so I know that's not the, and the GoPro shut off, so I just turned it back on. If there was a little gap here, so when I took out the old one, this clamp that I'm unscrewing was on here, but the screw was gone. So it was actually just sitting in there, just loose. Alright, so let's peel off this little, I don't know if I'm calling it the right thing, I just call it a little bladder. Well, look at, I'm seeing something right away. I think I may have just, I've never really, I don't think I ever pulled it apart. I just pulled the hole out of the other one. So anyway, I don't know what all that's going on there, but here is the bladder of this thing, and I mean, like right away. Are you picking that up? I think that's the issue right there. Let me see. I really can't tell. I don't want to put if there's not a hole, I certainly don't want to put one there, but I can't tell if it goes all the way. I don't want to really press with my pick, but well, guys, I think I just solved my problem. Thinking I've got a little hole there, but what I was talking about, see, I thought about that when I put that zip tie on there. I don't know where the head of that popped off and flew. Here, I've got another one. Anyway, putting a zip tie around here, you see, I was wondering about over time, would that end up wearing a hole, but it didn't. I didn't have it in there long enough to even do that. So anyway, I am talking enough. The problem is I've got the old one, but I know that one is absolutely worn out. It's not any, that's the reason I replaced it, because of the condition. So let me go check in my parts skis in the backyard. I'm thinking I may have one out there on a ski that I can pull off. So hold on, let me go see if I have one. All right, so I didn't have one from a 787 engine as this came out of. What I have, I don't want to get them mixed up here. So in my backyard, I have a 2000 XP, a 951 engine, and I just pulled this off of that engine. So to me, they look the same. I haven't even Googled this or even researched it or anything to see if they're the same and interchangeable. So let's take this one apart and let's see. Well, right away you can see it's a different head on a different plastic piston here. Okay, so this must be all, I'm assuming, original. Okay, the whole thing came out, so I hope I didn't just mess this up. It should have unscrewed this, right? So I wonder if that is the original. Look at that little clamp. Now I've got clamps like that. So, all right. That clamp, you can see that lines up. Can you see that little pinhole? Well, I don't know if it's going all the way through, but that is definitely an issue with the clamp there. It's right on it. And I'm wondering if at some point this had a clamp that did the same thing. Can't tell. I don't see that it goes all the way through. Anyway, let me see here. I've just never dealt with this type of clamp on here, so it's probably a much easier way to get it off than what I just did. But so this should pop right on out. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Where is it? All right, so I can't tell that it's gone all the way through. I don't see any holes. So the only thing, like I said, I'm just gonna put this one over here on this one and put it in the back in the ski that way. So I may or may not edit this part out, but I'm going to go ahead and get this back together. Let me put this one, make sure I don't stick the same one back on. And let's just and this is where it can get kind of difficult. Like I said, I was the one that used the zip tie here. So I'm just going to get it started any day now. Okay. And I'll double check it. So we're looking good, looking good. So we are around. So as you're looking here, I've tightened it up. This is what I was talking about when I originally put this in, is maybe this causing an issue because I can't really get it flush. So I'm just, you see it leaves a lip in there. I'm trying to get it all the way down as much as I can. All right. Okay. Well, there we go. That's all I know to do right now is to give this a shot and see if we have solved my leaking problem. So here we are back in the boat, and as I said earlier, I am practically upside down. So let's see if we can get this back onto the water box here. Alright, so we'll try it right there. Let's get this. My hand is probably in the way, but this, there we go. Alright, where's the other hose? Here we go. It's right under you. You watch, I'm going to knock you off trying to get this on back on here. I just pulled that one off, but let's go ahead and get this one on. Alright. I think we're good. I should have brought a flashlight. Even though we have plenty of daylight, it's dark down in the bottom of this engine base. Alright, so I believe, yeah, I can feel it. The hose is well up here on this spout. Same down here. So let me get my zip ties. Sorry about that. One. And I'm sure I'm blocking you. Sorry about that, but we're just zip tying. I don't think that's anything of real importance to see. But one more. Alright, so this hopefully has fixed our leaking water pressure regulator. Of course I won't know until we get back out on the water, but judging from the bladder of that, the insides of that pressure regulator, I would say that we definitely had a leak coming through, and hopefully this is our fix. And if there's not a follow-up to this video, then you will know that this solved our leaking water pressure regulator. So guys, I appreciate you joining me. Hope this helps any of you maybe having a leaking water pressure regulator and just kind of want to see, you know, how to take it apart and before you did it on your own. So All right, we will catch you on the next video. Thanks, guys.